First, you want to train 6 times a week because 6 times a week training allows you to train your body harder and signal more muscle growth than training 4 or 5 times a week. You could say, but Dr. Mike, I get great gains, you tell me, off of 4 days a week training. Dope. You would get better gains if you train 6 days a week. Most of the most serious bodybuilders in the world train 5 or 6 days a week. Sometimes they even do 2 a days, where they end up training 9 or 10 times a week, but 6 days, multiple sessions per day. A lot of training is critical. Remember, this is not a video about how to grow muscle well. It is a video about how to grow the most muscle. You're going to train a lot. Next, each muscle group that you train, you're going to want to train 2 to 4 times per week. That means if you're training your biceps, your shoulders, your triceps, your forearms, your calves, they may be done 3 or 4 times a week in their own workouts or workouts integrated with other muscle groups. If you're training muscles that take a little bit longer to heal, like hamstrings, quads, glutes, chest, sometimes back, you're going to be training them 2 or 3 times a week. Every time they are not sore and not tired, you train them again and you design your program appropriately. If you think training 6 days a week means you train legs once and back once and chest once and shoulders once, you've got another thing coming. Multiple time a week training. It's a lot of training. When you're actually in the training, every single set, you train at least to 3 reps in the tank. When the bar starts to slow down and really fight you, at least that hard. If I watch you do a set at the gym and you're like, and I rack, if that's a work set, that's not a fucking work set. That's a warm up. At least 3 reps in reserve, and really at most, if I'm saying that properly, and potentially all the way to failure and beyond. That doesn't mean you have to go to failure and beyond to get your best growth, but it should be hard. The bar should notably slow down and fight you at the end of every single set. And then you know you're working hard enough. And doing usually 4 to 10 sets per muscle group per workout. That means, let's say it's 6 sets. When I train biceps Monday, 6 sets of biceps. Wednesday, 6 sets of biceps. Friday, I have more time to heal after. I do 8 sets of biceps. That's a lot of bicep work.